The first 6 to 7 minutes of this episode of Dragon Ball Super, excluding the opening, the first 6 to 7 minutes of this episode were a complete waste of time. Are you serious? Toei. The Ribrianne and the Kakusa and the Rose transformation thing, Android 17 cuts them off, and then they do the whole thing again. From the time, I forgot her name is, but the God Destruction of Universe 2, like Helia, or some of that sort, when she goes like, and she did it like 15 times episode too. It's a ritual, it's beauty, mating, just posing up and shit. Like, why? I don't know. But the freaking first 6 minutes are the transformation of Ribrianne, Kakusa, and Rose done twice. Are you kidding me? Toei were self-aware because you have Beerus and you have Champa. Like, you're starting from there, but like it's come on, like no, like stop.
No more.
I can't even say the words. Just stop. All right, just stop.
Time to stop.
Stop. All right. Oh God, it's time to stop, Toei.
It's time to stop, okay?
Madness. Out comes Topo, like, oh, I agree, justice. I'm like, wait. And then Goku, like, they're all ragging on 17. And 17's not fine, you know, just transform. And they had the audacity to go from like the beginning. Ever since she went like, they started from there. Unbelievable. You don't understand how irked I was when they literally started that from there. I'm like, no. I see what you're doing, made for comedy reasons, but nah. I'm sorry. Nah. I can't accept that. There's no. It's an episode that's only like, what, 25 minutes? Probably less than that. No, less than that because you have opening, then you have the ending. You're gonna waste like 6 minutes of that. They didn't even change up the animation in any way, shape, or form. It was the same exact scenes. And when it comes to the Kakusa and the Rose stuff, that was new, obviously. But still, like, it just irked me, all right? It did. Not a good start, I would say. But then after you have the love heart attack of Ribrianne, and then she shakes up the area. By the way, Elder Kai, what? When it comes to Kakusan, when it comes to Rose, they're not better in any way, shape, or form, but they're not that much worse. Like, Ribrianne is a way worse when you compare her original form to her transformed state. For the other two, it's worse, but it's not like that much worse. However, to each their own. When it came to the females that are watching, they weren't like going crazy. But some of the dudes were. Like, Universe 10 is like with the sumo guy, like Team Muscle. Yeah, Universe 10 is we'll get to Universe 10 soon. But Universe 10 guys, most of them are like, oh my God, yeah. The Elder Kai Universe 7 was like, oh. I'm like, what? Beerus is kind of like, eh. Supreme Kai's kind of like, Krillin's like they were better when they're in base state. I'm like, hell yeah, Krillin, I agree. They were way better when they're in base state. Elder Kai perfed out. Roshi was able to fight off because Roshi in prior training. Universe 11 with Topo and then the Pooper Troopers, the Pride Troopers. Like, Topo was feeling it. It's stunning. I don't understand, Topo. This one was feeling it too. All blushing and shit. I'm like, wait. What? Are you serious? Like, there were some cats that were feeling this. How do you feel Ribrianne is beyond me? I don't understand. All right, we have chub chasers. Apparently, dude, like, I'm telling you, man, apparently a lot of the guys from the multiverse are into chubbies, which is nuts. It's throwing me off right now. Toriyama is into chubbies. This episode confirms that, man. Granted, it's not just Ribrianne, it's also Kakusa, and then it's Rose. I mean, among all three of them, Rose looks the most normal. And then Kakusa, she's like a cat chick now, so the guys that like her are full-blown furry dudes. Then you have Ribrianne, again, fat, all right, like plus size. Like, listen, I'm a fat man, okay? As a fat man, I have the right to talk about fat shit, okay? I have that right of weight. It's called the right of weight. And Ribrianne is fat. All right, we're talking about like plus size, okay? Apparently, dudes are feeling that. That, again, blows my mind. So here you have the attack of Ribrianne, where like they all do the heart thing, makes a heart energy thing, and then she starts doing the attack, which, by the way, she's floating. Not flying, I guess, because when she was doing that, I'm thinking to myself, wait, hold on, the rules. It is what it is there, not a really big deal. But you can tell who was feeling it. Some guys were feeling it, some guys weren't feeling it. The guys from Universe 3 are mainly robots, so they're not really feeling it to begin with. Again, Elder Kai Universe 7, he was feeling it. Like, oh my God, what a deadly attack. I'm like, no! Like, bro, that's perved out this dude. You have Vegeta not really feeling it. I mean, the Universe 7 guys in general weren't feeling it at all. Again, Topo and Dispo were feeling it, which is throwing me off. Jiren, of course not, just like, oh, fuck, yeah. He was with a fire energy ball at the heart thing, but Vegeta beats him to it. So, very surprising things. After the transformation of those three girls, of those three little witch maidens, like, I don't know, like, the title of the episode had, like, something to do with witches, but then in the episode, they're referred to as maidens. Whatever. I don't feel like going into the semantics of witches and maidens and what's it called? Like shoujo, magic schoolgirl shit? No. Yeah, I don't feel like going into that. After that, we get to see some of the abilities of Ribrianne, of Kakusa, and of Rose. Now, first of all, Ribrianne, we saw in the opening, and this scene kind of plays out in the episode as well, when it comes to Vegeta and Ribrianne in the opening, but it's extended a little bit. But she does the same energy wave where it's like a pink sphere and then has like these little green attachments to it. When the energy ball hits Vegeta, it kind of disperses into hearts. So the whole thing here is that they are maidens of love, and even though their mortal level may not be sufficient, their love level is astronomical. No one can beat it. The energy attack of Ribrianne seems to come in the form of love, and on top of that, she is large enough to make herself into a meatball. When she's in meatball form, Vegeta, he couldn't punch her because she was instinctively so gross to him that he had to just dodge it. But the meatball does have substantial power. How much power, it can't really gauge, but she can turn herself into a ball, and then she takes out this one guy from Universe 10. Now, before we get to the rest of the two girls, Universe 10. Universe 10 right now is abysmal. Like, Universe 10 truly were clowns. It looks like they have, I think, maybe 3 or 2 guys remaining in Universe 10. Now, mind you, Universe 4, one with the mouse god destruction, they had 8 guys to begin with, and I think they're at, like, 4 or 3 now. But Universe 10 had the full 10. They had the full roster. But right now, they are down to at least, at the very minimum, they have 3 cats. It looks like Universe 10 is gonna kick the bucket next. That's what I'm thinking. Universe 10 or Universe 3, the robot guys. Imagine if Universe 10 had Goku Black. Woo! Oh man. Warriors. But no. Now, they're straight up goons. So ultimately, what should be remaining of the universes, the last of the universes should be Universe 7, Universe 6, because you have Hit, and Hit has not done much at all. And then you have Universe 11, Jiren. So the last 3 fighters, honestly, should be like Hit, Goku, and Jiren. Triple threat. The opening is Goku and Jiren. No. Put in Hit as well. Put in Hit. Make it happen, Toriyama. Oh yeah! Make it happen. Now, the other 2 girls of the Universe 2 trio of maidens, witches, whatever you want to call them. You have Rose. Her actual name is like Sunsu or something of the sort. Her whole shtick is striking really fast. Honestly, it's on some Fist of the North Star stuff, but she's not rocking like crazy techniques. She's just rocking very fast strikes. And the strikes continue to increase in speed the longer she continues the barrage. And what we do see is her overwhelming Goku in base form. She's ending her barrage. She leaves these energy balls behind, which then she can send in like a barrage fashion. However, her barrage is not like your standard Dragon Ball energy barrage. Some of the orbs that she creates have a quote-unquote gentleness to them, which in my mind just means key control. So she's able to control some of the orbs in this barrage. When Goku's punching on the balls, it kind of like hesitates, and then he's kind of thrown off, and then it comes his way. There is some key control being used on her part to where she can control the ferocity of the energy balls themselves. Then after that, we have Kakusa, who is basically a beast fighter. That's what she is. And then she can use the rubble in the environment around her to continuously bounce off, and as a result, have a continuous chain of attacks. So in all honesty, the most fascinating of the 3 when it comes to abilities, I would say, is Rose, aka Sun, whatever her name is. So the main focus fight here is between Android 17 and Kakusa, because Android 17, he did cut off their whole transformation scene thing, and Kakusa wants to take revenge. She considers Android 17 to be her prey. Initially, it starts off in her favor, where she is, again, using the rubble in the environment as a means of attacking continuously. However, Android 17 was dodged like a pro. Some of those dodge scenes were awesome. And you just can't help but watch that and think to yourself, yo, Android 17, this man's badass. God damn, this man is Fear's hands in pockets just chilling, like not a big deal. She does bite down on his forearm, but not a big deal at all. According to the God Destruction of Universe 2, she's a beast fighter, and as a result, she has a lot of stamina. But Android 17, he does not run out of stamina at all. So he's stumbling, pretend like he's running out of stamina. She goes for the final blow, barrier. This was one of the best scenes in the episode by leaps and bounds. The two best scenes in the episode are from Android 17 specifically. First one is the barrier thing. So he's stumbling up and then all of a sudden, barrier. And he's just chilling, cool as fuck. I'm like, oh, 17, yeah. My boy. So here he is making the barrier, and then she's stuck to it, which is kind of a cool feature. And then he starts to spin around. He's able to propel her up into the sky, and then is kicking her out of bounds. However, here comes the flying person from Universe 2, V-Call. She saves Kakusa. Kakusa's back into the ring. She pins down 17. And then as V-Call and Kakusa are talking, in comes the other best scene of the episode. These are the two best scenes in the episode by far. So the first one was the barrier. The second one, in comes 18 talking to 17 about how he may be in trouble and if he wants any help. But Android 17, he's on his back. The way he just gets up, almost zombie-like. Time to get serious, disappears. That part right there, when this guy just, time to get serious. Oh, scratch my chinny chin chin, 17. I like that a lot, because you knew shit was about to get real when 17 got up the way he did. Time to get serious. Immediately starts mimicking Kakusan's way of fighting, and then takes Vika out of the fight immediately. Then Kakusan and 18 just duke it off. Each of them is bouncing off the rubble very fast, and all you see is blurs. And then it ends up with 17 pulling out, again, another pretty beastly scene where this man is on the light of the arena, which I didn't even know was possible. But he was on the light, and then here you have Kakusa flying his way, and she can't dodge because, again, you can't fly as part of the rules of the tournament, number one. And number two, there's no rubble to bounce off of in the sky. Here he is on the platform, charging with energy wave, and then everyone's like, what the hell? And then you have Champa Universe 6 is not even allowed. The Zenos give the okay. Yeah, it's allowed. We're good to go. He charges this one big blast and sends her packing after a clash between those two. That was good. Android 17, beastly. The man is beastly. If you didn't know, now you know. Recognize 17. Now it ends up with Ribrianne getting pissed, so Maiden's Rage, whatever. Man, it's just, yeah, whatever, man. Ribrianne just pissed, all right? Fire eyes, and that's it. So the episode overall, the Android 17 versus Kakusan stuff was enjoyable. I thought it was very good stuff. The animation overall, I thought was okay. The pacing was, because again, the first 6 minutes are a waste of time. You could have shrunken down that whole thing to easily a minute 30, not like 6 minutes. It's like, who cares? Have him transform, let's start getting to fights. It was like an okay plus episode of Dragon Ball Super. My main issue was the pacing. Story-wise, Universe 10 has another guy knocked off. Universe 2 have 2 guys knocked off, one very important for the universe, and that's really it as far as I remember. So overall, episode's okay plus. So that being said, I'm done. Be sure to rate the video. It is not that hard to do. When you have a device called ZMouse, you use ZMouse to click, rate the video, to click, subscribe, to click on that bell to join the squad, and of course, comment in the comment section down below. Peace, and have a nice goddamn day.